everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Paula and I live a keto lifestyle and we're at the lake. Sapphira is loving it. I got up here last night. Ed is going to join me. He had some things he has to take care of at home and then he's going to come up hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow if he can't come up tonight. I went ahead and drove up last night because I had a delivery this morning that I had to be here for. We ordered a chest freezer for the garage. We already have a chest freezer in the garage, but we were afraid that it was not going to be enough for a cow that we purchased that's going to be coming in the fall. We bought the biggest chest freezer that Home Depot has, and it is huge. It's a lot bigger than I thought. I mean, I measured it and I measured where it was going to go, but getting it in the garage, it's a really big freezer. So we should have no problem getting all of our meat in there. But I had to come up for that delivery last night because they brought it this morning at around 8:30 in the morning. So today I'm going to be just filming my day, what I'm going to be eating. It is actually 11:40. I haven't had anything to eat yet. This is my second cup of coffee and I am getting ready to go in and make some breakfast. But I wanted to let her come down here and swim for a few minutes because she's been driving me crazy since we got here about coming down here. So as soon as we're done, I'm gonna go inside and make some breakfast. And when I do, I'll show you what I'm having for my first meal. So I'll see you then. So it is 12:20 and I'm getting ready to eat my first meal. I'm gonna scramble up 2 eggs, and I went to the grocery store this morning because I had to get some cream cheese for something that I'm gonna be making in a little while. And this is right now sitting out to soften to room temperature. I'll show you what I'm making with this later on, but I went to get the cream cheese and I thought that I would look at the meat selection because I didn't have anything really thought out for myself to eat today. So I got some poor man's ribeye. Have you ever heard of poor man's ribeye? Poor man's ribeye is chuck eye steaks. And you call them poor man's ribeye because they are a lot like ribeye. They have the fattiness on them. They have a nice meaty, beefy flavor to them, but they are a little bit tougher in texture than ribeyes. Ribeyes are usually nice and tender. These are a little bit tougher. That's really the only difference. And they're usually a lot cheaper in price. So you can see there that nice marbling and fat. These here were $8.99 a pound. Ribeye is like $12.99 a pound or something like that, depending on where you get it from. It's a lot more expensive. And this is a smaller amount. This is only 0.87 of a pound. It's not even a pound of meat here. But since I'm gonna have eggs, I thought I would just make one of these and wrap the other one up for later and, you know, have that maybe tomorrow or something for breakfast. But I'm gonna have one of these in my Z-Star. I went ahead, I love my Z-Star so much at home that I went ahead and I bought a Z-Star for up here at the house up here. I had another smaller air fryer here. You've seen me cook in it, but it's just not cutting it for us for what we like to use it for. My first Z-Star that I got for free from Z-Star. This one I had to buy. So I needed to have one here because I use it so often. I'll put the link for it down below. You can get it on Amazon, and there's usually a coupon on my link where you can click on the coupon to save some money. But it is great, and that's why I had to get another one. You probably can't even see it. I'm gonna tip it down here. That's my Z-Star. So I'm going to cook one of these in the Z-Star. I'm gonna season it up, and my seasoning right here. I'm gonna be using the Farm Dust seasoning, and I'm just gonna cook it in here for about 12 minutes. That's what I like anyways. Halfway through, I flip it, and that will be done enough for me. And I will get ready and scramble my eggs, and I'll show you my first meal when I get it all done. I'll see you then. Forgot to say what setting I'm using on this Z-Star. Every time I use it, I get questions of what setting did you use and for how long. When I do steaks, I use the grill setting, and I just put grill and it selects the temperature, and I just use that temperature. I change the time Usually I cook my steaks between 12 and 14 minutes. We like a medium steak. It just depends on the thickness or the thinness of the steak, but the grill setting is what I use. So I'll see you soon. I'm getting ready to scramble my eggs, but I decided since the steak takes about 12 minutes or so, it's not gonna take that long to scramble my eggs. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to talk about something, a challenge that I'm having for the month of September. A lot of you probably already seen the video that just came out, and then those that are over in my Patreon group, you saw it first. I'm gonna be doing a challenge for the month of September if anybody wants to join in. And it's basically going to be I'm gonna be doing for myself 3 0-carb days in every week. I'm not saying at all that I am doing a carnivore challenge, because I may have some things on those days that some might not consider carnivore. So I am doing a 0-carb day. I'm gonna be having meat and butter and some cheese. So it's not necessarily a carnivore day. It's just a 0-carb day. I'm gonna use spices. Anybody who wants to join in on this challenge, you can do 1 day a week if you don't want to do 3 days a week, where you just do 0-carb. You could do 2 days a week, you could do 3 days a week, you could even do the whole entire month 0-carb if you want to. You do it however you want it, tailor it however you want to do it for yourself. Over on my Patreon group, I've had a few say that they're not quite ready to do 0-carb, but they're going to cut their carbs down from 20 to 10 on those days. That's even a great possibility to do, just reducing your amount of carbs for the day if you're not ready to go 0. And you can just do it however you want to do it. It's just going to be a challenge for myself, because I've been doing 2 days a week and I'm really seeing improvement. I am experiencing more weight loss as I'm doing it. So I thought I would add another day for this challenge and do 3 days. Just let me know down in the comments if you plan on doing this challenge with me for the month of September. I'm really excited about it. I'm super excited about it. So I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. I'm gonna get over and get set up on the stove for my eggs, and I'll show you my breakfast when I get done. I'll see you then. I'm getting ready to eat my first meal. Looks delicious. I miss Ed. He usually sits right here with me at the table and we eat, but I'm just dining alone today. This is my steak here. Look at that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? And then I have my eggs there. I scrambled those in bacon grease. And this is a lovely breakfast. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. So good. Chuck eye steaks really do have a lot of good beefy flavor to them. They just are a little bit more chewy than a ribeye. So if you get some, you've never had them before, just know that they are a little bit tougher, but still so good. So for this portion of the video, I'm going to do a little bit of meal prep. Not a whole lot, just a few things that I brought up with me from my garden. I don't know if you guys remember the container garden video that me and Ed did. We have a lot of jalapeno peppers, and we had a lot of banana peppers. And so I brought some up with me because they were gonna go bad if I didn't pick them before I came up here. One of them, they're a little bit on the smaller side, but I had to go ahead and pick them. And I just made up a batch of jalapeno poppers, and I'm not gonna cook them. I'm gonna vacuum seal them, throw them into the freezer. And then this fall, when we come up for, I was thinking actually for deer camp. We have deer camp here at our house during hunting season. Ed is a hunter and he has friends that come and they stay here with us while we, during the hunting time, and I cook the foods. And so I thought if I had a bunch of these jalapeno poppers made up, I could throw them in the freezer, and then when they are here, all I gotta do is have some meat ready to throw on the grill, pull these out of the freezer, throw them in the air fryer, and they are ready to go. I also have some sweet banana peppers, like this right here. These are not spicy, so if you're not a spicy pepper person, you can do these with mild peppers. So I made a few of these too, just like jalapeno poppers, but they won't be spicy. And I have the recipe over on my website for my jalapeno poppers. They're not hard to make. It's just cream cheese, garlic powder, salt, and I I soften the cream cheese and I stir in some shredded cheddar, and then I just stuff them in the peppers, and then I wrap bacon around them. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I'm going to get these in the freezer. I actually have a vacuum sealer that was sent to me by a company called Vever or Vevor. I'm not sure how to say it. It is Vevor. It is a very nice vacuum sealer, and I've been using it for about a month now, and it is great. So I am gonna have a discount link down in the description below this video. You can click on it and go and check out the vacuum sealer, and if you purchase it, you'll get a discount through my link. And I'm gonna show you that in just a second. Everything's on the counter. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you how I'm gonna do it that way. And like I said, this is a very nice vacuum sealer. It's very user-friendly. It came with a couple of different sizes of the vacuum seal rolls. And so I'm gonna be using those today to seal these up. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my camera around, show you how I'm going to get these sealed and in the freezer so we can have some nice jalapeno poppers anytime we want. So this is the vacuum sealer here. It is pretty compact. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space, which I like that. It has a sealing option. You pick dry, you can pick moist, and you can pick extended. So if you need extended sealing time, if it's something that's going to be pretty moist and you want it to seal really good, you can click that. It also has the pressure. I have not seen this on any vacuum sealers. I've had 3 of them, and I've never seen one where you could have a gentle or a normal pressure. And also there's vacuum seal pulse vacuum, where you can just pulse it and vacuum it and then stop it whenever you want. And then manual seal, and then canister and marinate. You has a hose port right here where you can put a hose in here, and you can vacuum seal in a canister as well. And like I said, it is pretty user-friendly. I really have enjoyed using this over the past month, and it's very easy. So I'm gonna show you how I use it. These are my jalapeno poppers and my sweet banana pepper poppers. That's fun to say. So I'm gonna do a couple of things here. I'm actually going to seal the banana peppers first, the banana pepper poppers, and I'm just gonna put them in here. And I already had this bag pre-cut, so I'll show you how easy it is to cut a bag. All right. I'm gonna need a towel nearby to wipe my hands. So you just put the baggie in here under these little black tabs, close it up, push the handle down, and then I'm gonna bring this over a little bit so you can see. You're gonna hit, I'm gonna vacuum seal this on moist because these are moist, the bacon and that is moist. And then I'm just gonna hit vacuum seal. And it has a little countdown up here while it's sealing. You can see it counting down, and when it gets to 0, it's done. I love vacuum sealing foods when I'm meal prepping. There's just something about vacuum sealed foods. They're so much fresher when you get them out of the freezer. They taste so much fresher than just putting them into Ziploc baggies. And there you have it, a nice tight seal. So I'm gonna mark on here, I'm actually gonna write on here what I have in this pack so that once they're frozen, I'll know what's in here. And it looks like it did a really nice job. And so all you do is you pull out however big a size bag you think you're gonna need, put this down. The roll goes underneath this bar, and this bar has a little cutter in it. So you're going to cut the bag. And then this is the part right here that does the heat sealing. So you're gonna lay this on here and seal it down, hit seal. I hit manual seal for that, and it will count down, tell me when it's done. And then I'm going to freeze some jalapeno poppers. I'm not gonna freeze all of these together. I'm gonna freeze them in a couple of different batches. And that way, when I pull them out, there will be no waste. So, okay. It is sealed. Look at these cute little jalapeno peppers. They're so small, I had to use half slices of bacon to wrap around them. And I think they'll be great as a little side to some meat when these guys are up here during hunt camp, deer camp, whatever we call it. And let's see, I'm gonna put probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put 8 in here. I have some more of these that I'm gonna make up in addition to what's over here on this cutting board. I'm just showing you what I have so far. All right, put them under the black tabs, seal it down. It is on moist, and I'm going to actually put the pressure as gentle this time, just because these are smaller and I don't want them to crush. So let's try that. Counting down. I love that this is a hands-free vacuum sealer. I have one at my other house that you have to press down and hold, and I don't really like doing that. I like the hands-free option. Look at that. So I'm also gonna freeze just some jalapeno peppers as well. These are great to have frozen, and you can even chop these ahead of time if you want, and then they are ready to go. Like if you want to throw them in your chili, or if you want to throw them in any kind of soups or in any kind of dips that you make, you'll have some jalapeno peppers on hand. So I'm just going to take these and freeze them just like this. And these thaw out pretty quickly. I like that this has the gentle pressure on it. All right, so now I have some jalapeno peppers in the freezer up here. The guys like it in chili, so I'll probably just throw these in chili when we're up here. So I am gonna freeze some of these peppers too, the banana peppers, without any filling. These are good just pan fried in butter on the stovetop. They're really good that way. I like them that way. You can also do that with jalapeno peppers. You can take these, thaw them out, saute them up in some butter on the stove, and they are really, really good. These are spicy though when they're little like this. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish making up some more poppers and get them frozen. I just wanted to show you this vacuum sealer. It's very nice. It's very user-friendly, and I love the option on it with the gentle vacuum sealing. I will put the link down below for this nice little vacuum sealer. Ed just texted me and said that he is getting ready to get on the road and come up here, so I'm excited for him to get here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I will see you in a little bit. So I'm just sitting out here taking a break. It is 10 after 3, and I'm having a snack. I'm having some carnivore crisps. This is the beef ribeye. So good, so good. Let me show you one of these. These are usually in bigger pieces. Mine kind of got broken up traveling up here in the bag, but look at that fat. That is good. I'm having a carbonated water. This is Waterloo. This is blackberry lemonade. This is a really good flavor. No sugar added. I'm just sitting out here in my swing having a snack, and I'll be back in just a little bit. So it is 5:30. I'm getting ready to have dinner, and I just heard from Ed. He is about an hour away, so he'll be here soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat, since I don't usually eat after 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna show you what I made. So I made pizza. I figured this would be easy for Ed to reheat. When he gets here, he's gonna be hungry. So this is the fathead pizza dough. A couple of days ago, I posted a video. It was on Saturday. I had my grandsons over and I made a pizza out of fathead dough. And so I decided to make that again today. It goes together so quickly. It's so much faster than making regular pizza dough. My toppings on this is prosciutto and bacon. So I'm gonna slice it up and give it a try. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 pieces of this pizza. These are 2 generous portions too. I love that you can just pick this pizza up and eat it like regular pizza. Look at that. I love that it's sturdy and it holds all of your toppings. Love the prosciutto and the bacon on top. It's salty. It's so good. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna sit outside, enjoy my pizza. Sun's starting to go down a little bit. And I have some water here with elements, about 30 ounces. I need to work on that because I haven't had any for today. A lot of you have seen, especially in the winter months, I drink the Harney & Sons Red Hot Cinnamon Tea, and it is so good. I don't have any here, but I am in a mood tonight because it is cooler out to have a cup of tea. This is Harney & Sons, and this is Hot Cinnamon Sunset. It's a lot like the Red Hot Cinnamon Tea, but it is just a little bit different. So this is what I'm having after I have my pizza. I'm gonna sit and enjoy the evening, have some hot tea, wait for my hubby to get here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. I will see you really soon. Have a great day and God bless.